Hey, makeup artists. Hey, beauty enthusiasts. Welcome to MakeupClasses.com. I'm Dawn. I'm at the makeup studio. My friend Erin is in the back. Shout it out, Erin. Woo-hoo! You can see her in the mirror back there. You could be, if you get bored, just look in the mirror back there. You can watch her. No, I'm just kidding. Yes, welcome. I'm just going to hit go live with the other streams. This is the first time I have ever used, sorry about that, that I have used the webinar status. Sorry, Instagram. Thanks for your patience up there. Yeah. So first time I've ever used the webinar status with StreamYard, so just bear with me, guys. I think it's the same regular type of broadcast. But anyway, welcome. Tonight we are going to be doing a class all about brushes. I hope you brought your favorite beverage. I've got my water with a little bit of lime in there if you have your coffee or tea. And this class will be a half hour. So it will be a series. I'm going to come back on Thursday to do more more of this class so you can learn more about brushes, because there's so much to learn about brushes. So many creative ways. And when I teach my free brush class here at the makeup studio, which is coming up. When is that, Erin? My next brush? Sunday, October 13th. So this Sunday at noon, I believe?
Yes.
Yes, I will be doing a brush class. So much fun. I can tell you this much, everybody that shows up for that class, they are always so happy with the class. They always say, oh my gosh, I learned so much. I do a PowerPoint. I walk you through all the brushes. It's 1 hour long. And we talk about how to take care of the brush, how the brush is made, that sort of thing. So we're going to do that here too. So if you can't be here on Sunday, what I'm about to teach you is a little bit like the Sunday class minus the PowerPoint, but that's very cool. And the handout too. I also do a handout. So you may want to stop by on Sunday and learn all about brushes. So first things first, what I want to share with you tonight is why it is so important to clean your brushes and also how to clean your brushes. Now, here at the makeup studio, when we use our brushes, these are foundation brushes, 2 different sizes. We will, especially with foundation and concealer, if it's very thick and difficult to clean, we will use 99% alcohol to pull the color out of the brush. Now, here's the thing, 99% alcohol is very caustic, right? It gets on your hands. You want to rinse right away. It's very fumy, so you want to work in an area that's well ventilated because you don't want to breathe in these fumes. But again, I use this to pull color out of the brush and also sanitize as well when I'm in a hurry. But we wash our brushes between every single client. And yes, tonight's homework is for you to clean your brushes, and you should be cleaning your brushes after every use. Now, some people say to me, oh my gosh, you want me to wash my brushes every time I do my makeup? And the answer is yes. Now, it's not time consuming when you are in the habit of washing your brushes. Think about it. If you do your makeup and you wash your brushes every day after you do your makeup, your brushes really aren't going to be that dirty. The brushes get really dirty and just downright disgusting, in my opinion, disgusting, when you don't clean them after so many uses. And I know a lot of you are probably sitting at home saying, oh my gosh, I have really bad dirty brushes. I'm going to wave over to my Instagram people that are watching. Welcome, welcome. So that is definitely for homework tonight. After tonight's podcast, I want you all to wash your brushes. Now, what do you use to wash your brushes? You want to use, I love dish liquid, any type of dish liquid. Now, think about it. Why do we use dish liquid, especially on dishes and pots and pans? Because it pulls grease, it pulls oil. So it does the same for our brushes as well. It's going to pull all that concealer, all of that foundation out of the brush, and you are going to have beautiful, clean brushes. That is the goal. Now, once you scrub those brushes, and yes, I love scrub pads. Those are amazing. I highly recommend that you invest in a scrub pad. You want to let your brushes air dry, but you're going to air dry them flat. Okay. Do not stick them in a cute little glass jar or a little vase, because if you dry your brushes while they're standing up, the water seeps down the brush, gets into the ferrule. This is the ferrule part. This is the handle. It will break up the glue and any sewing material that's tying the bristles together. Also, these brushes have the potential of going mildew or moldy if you are standing them up straight and allowing brush cleaners, cleansers, water will seep down and will totally destroy the brush. Now, some of you makeup artists who are watching, and shout out to you. I love me some makeup artists. You might be saying, but wait a minute, Dawn, you just said to use 99% alcohol to clean brushes. Doesn't that ruin a brush? And my answer always is yes. Alcohol ruins brushes. But wouldn't you rather ruin a brush than someone's face? Okay, let me say that again. Wouldn't you rather ruin a brush than someone's face? And the answer always is yes. So you want to sanitize and keep your brushes super clean and prepared for the job. If you're a beauty enthusiast, you're keeping your brushes beautifully clean, ready to go for your next makeover. Another reason why we clean our brushes is because a color plus a color equals another color. So color A plus color B equals color C. Color A plus B does not equal color A or color B. It equals C. So what do I mean by that? So you have a brush. It's dirty. It's full of yesterday's blush color. This is a blush brush, beautiful angle blush brush by Crown. Love this brush. I use it myself at home and on all my clients. Love it, love it, love it. So this is full of that beautiful pink blush. And now today you're like, I feel like using some bronzer. Well, you dip into your bronzer. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are not getting pure bronzer. You are getting pink plus bronzer. So a color plus a color equals another color. So makeup artists, if you're working on a client and you want true color, you need to use clean brushes. So not only is it sanitary, healthy for the skin, but you also want to have beautiful makeup artistry. And if you have brushes that are full of color and you're dipping into something else, you are not going to get that pure color that you're looking for. And you will be disappointed. And your clients will be wondering, wait, that doesn't really look like the color I picked. I picked a bronzer. Why is it looking a little pinky? Because your brush had pink in it. Common sense, right? Logic. By the way, how many of you are loving this lip color? Erin, what did you say about the lip color before? You said
it's brand new. I've never seen you wear something like that.
I know, but you said something even cuter than that. She said it's brand new, or I don't know, revealed or something. I don't know.
New color unlocked.
That's it. New color unlocked, she said. I normally don't wear dark, but tonight I am wearing the color Slumber. It's a gloss and it's thick, but it's not sticky. Just looking in the mirror, it's holding up really, really nice. I love it. It's so smooth and my lips are dehydrated, so it's really working. So if you're looking for like a purpley brown color, a beautiful fall color, go on to MakeupClasses.com on the shop, look up the color Slumber, and we'll send it out to you. I'm loving this. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, so now that we got past cleaning brushes, why it's important to wash, why it's important to sanitize between each client. So makeup artists, when you're working with a client and you need to work fast, I prefer using the 99% alcohol to clean, sanitize very, very quickly, let it air dry, and move on to the next person. That's another point with the 99% alcohol, is that it's 1% water, 99% alcohol. 91% alcohol is 9% alcohol. I'm sorry, 91% alcohol, 9% water. 70% alcohol is 30% water, 70% alcohol. So the higher the alcohol percentage, the faster the evaporation rate. So if you're working on set and you need to work super duper fast and you want to get to those brushes, you need your 99% alcohol, because that's going to evaporate very quickly and allow you to get back to work. Brush cleaners. How do I feel about brush cleaners? Well, we do sell Cinema Secret brush cleaner here, and I have to say it's a fantastic product for pulling product out. It's kind of like Houdini. It really works. It pulls that thick concealer, that foundation. It's excellent for your kit, for your bathroom. The problem that I have with that particular cleaner and all cleaners, so I'm not saying this just about Cinema Secrets, all brush cleaners, in my opinion, need to be rinsed. I have never, ever, ever in my career used brush cleaner, let it dry, and then go right into makeup and use it on someone's face. I just don't feel comfortable with that. I just feel like the brush has too many chemicals in it. I could typically smell it. Now, I know that Cinema Secrets changed their formula. They have a beautiful lemon scent. That's what we have here. You could check out our website and order that also. The scent is beautiful. It's fresh. It's less chemical-y, if that's even a word. But I'm going to tell you, I tell all my clients, even though it says no rinse on the bottle, guess what? I'm rinsing it. Hey, my friend Karen is here. What's up, girl? She gave me a high five. I think that's a high five. What is that? What symbol is that? Is that a flower? No, it's a high five wave. Very cool. Hello, Karen. Karen is a big makeup lover. We've got a cup of coffee here. Hello. I'm waving to you. Why can't I wave properly? Trying to wave to you. Like Estrella, Rain Easy. Cindy is here. She said hello, Dawn. A few people have said hi. Hello. Sorry, I didn't get to say hi to you guys. Hey, Karen. She loves her makeup. She loves her brushes. Very good client of mine. Yes. So brush cleaner, guys, if you're going to invest in a professional brush cleaner, just be prepared to rinse. So what does that mean? It means you're adding water, and that means time to evaporate and dry out. So if you're working on set and you need to work fast, I don't really recommend that you wet your brushes unless you have multiple sets. I've always, when I work on TV sets, my entire career, I always had multiple sets of everything, and then lots of extras of my favorite brushes, the brushes that I go to that I know I'm going to use a lot of. So I quadruple up, 10x the brushes that are my absolute favorites that I know I need for work. If you're a bridal artist, same thing. You're going to be on location. You're going to be working with brides, with clients. You need extra brushes. You need I always say, backup to the backup to the backup. That's makeup artistry. You need lots of extra brushes, the favorites, the ones that you know you use. As you start in the profession, now this is a message for all the newbies out there, all the new makeup artists that are just building their kit, getting things started. You are going to find that you may have some brushes that you don't really use that often, or just not a favorite, not loving the size of it, the length of the hair, the consistency, whatever it is, just not loving it. You're just not using the brush. So you're not going to repurchase those brushes, obviously, using logic, and we're not going to add it back to the kit. So you will start to find your absolute favorite brushes, and you'll be using those quite often. All right, so we have a few more minutes. We have about, what do we have? About 14 minutes. And we're going to look at a few brushes tonight. And I'll tell you all about them, what they would be used for, and what I recommend them for, maybe how many you need. Depends on what type of makeup artistry you do. Well, tonight's topic, I want to focus on the size of the brush. The larger the tool, the larger the brush, the greater the surface area, the faster the tool. So think about it. This is a very large foundation brush. This is a really large one. In fact, I was saying to Erin earlier, remember Erin, I was like, not so crazy about using something like this on myself for foundation. But she was saying earlier that if she was using a bronzer, maybe a liquid bronzer,
or some type of shimmery body oil or something.
Oh, I love that idea. Shimmery body oil. This would be perfect. So this is a large foundation brush, and it's densely packed. So when you're buying your brushes, not only are you looking at the size of the brush, but also the density of the hair. So this is a very densely packed brush. We sell these. We have a lot of these. These are $26. This is the C502. So if you're interested in this brush, you could call us at the Makeup Studio, 973-320-2182. You could email us. We'll put it to the side. You can pick it up. Or you can order right online on MakeupClasses.com. I love that idea, Erin, the shimmery body self-tanner, the body oil. Especially, you want to stay hydrated. You want to look glowy. Tonight, well, every day I do this. When I put my foundation on, lately, I would say for about 6 months now, I've been taking liquid almond oil. It's always a liquid. And putting that over my foundation so I look shiny and glowy. But this is a great brush for applying oils. So you do your whole body. Also, if you like a large brush where you want to work fast to apply your foundation, then this would be a really amazing brush. So the size, the bigger the brush, the greater the surface area, the faster the brush. So makeup artists, if you're doing foundation and you have like 30 seconds to blend that baby, you want to grab your large brush and just zip, 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 and out the door, right? Onto set. So the bigger the brush, the larger the surface area, the faster. So I always say large tools are fast tools. Think about it. You're working with a small brush. This is a crease brush. This is pretty small. It's only going to work a small area. So let's pretend in our heads, let's think if I were to apply foundation with this brush, which we know we wouldn't, it would take forever. It would take at least a good half hour to cover the whole face in foundation with this little brush. This is a crease brush. This is for eyeshadow. Karen says, how are you doing, Dawn? I'm doing great. I hope you're enjoying tonight's brush class, Karen. I know you love brushes. I'm doing great. I hope you are well. All is well. Thank you so much for asking. I love you, and thank you so much for watching. You got to come by the store, Karen. So the larger the brush, the greater the surface area. Now, one of my favorite foundation brushes for everyday use is the C519. I love this brush, and I do sell a lot of these because when customers come in for their custom blends, I do say to them, this is my favorite foundation brush. So I do have my favorites, and I do lead my clients to come in. I do lead my clients to my favorite brushes. Karen says, yes, I am. Yes, I will soon. She's talking about stopping by the store. We have some people also, more people on Instagram. I'm just going to wave hello to them. So good to see you guys. I hope that you're enjoying tonight's video on brushes. So yes, the C519 is a favorite. I love this foundation brush because, and you could see it's stained, right? So even when you wash your brushes, sometimes they get stained, but I love this brush for foundation. So I'm going to take a little bit of foundation. I'm putting it on a palette. Okay. We do sell the palettes. These are $5. And I'm just going to dip in. So again, this is a small brush, so you are going to have a lot more control. And let me grab a mirror here. And you can really what would the word be? Choose the area in which you're applying the foundation, right? So you have more control. That's the word. You're controlling where you're putting the product. Now I have a little foundation on, like I said, my almond oil, but you can see that this brush really allows me to control and smooth out my skin. Now, when I do foundation, I always go into this area first, and then I blend the rest of the face. I do have blush on too, so I'm putting foundation over blush, which sometimes can look a little crazy, but this is also a great technique. Let's say you just want to touch up your makeup. It's the end of the day, and you just want to go back and smooth yourself out. You can use this brush as well. So it blends really nicely, very evenly. Let me just check it because I don't want to look like I have lines. I don't want to mislead you that it's not a good blender, but it is. This is definitely, if you come here and you get your makeup done, this is the brush that I like to use to apply foundation. And it's pretty fast. Again, nice size brush, obviously larger than an eyeshadow brush, so it covers good surface area, and I move pretty quickly. So that's your C519. If you're interested, you could give us a call. We'll put it to the side. I have quite a few of these because they are a favorite. They're $20. I do, the owners of Crown are good friends of mine. So whenever they have trade shows, especially in the city and in Florida, I was just in Florida in June. So if you go to the Crown table, maybe some of you have met me selling brushes. If you have, let me know. If you've seen my YouTube channel or you've been on lives with me and you've seen me at the crown table, just let me know. Especially when I'm there, if you run into me, say hello. I love um, when people come over to the table and ask for professional advice with brushes. So these are trade shows for pros that I'm going to, and I run into a lot of makeup artists. All right, so that is the 5. What did I say? The 519. Love it, love it, love it, love it. We have 5 more minutes. Perfect. Okay, another brush that I want to show you is the blush brush. And I've showed this many, many times. Again, cult favorite. Why? Because the angle is fantastic. The cut is absolutely wonderful. It fits perfectly right on top of the zygomatic, the highest elevation. If you're doing highlighter, it fits beautifully in alignment with the maxilla bone for your contour and then your blush in between. It's also, ironically, the same size as your orbital cavity. So if you want to blend your shadow, it works great for a quick, and I'll do that at home. After I do my blush, bronzer, I'll just do a nice clean sweep over my shadow just to blend it and give some cohesiveness to the look. So I'm taking that blush product and sweeping it very lightly, though, over the eyeshadow. So the deposit's very light when you do that type of technique, of course, but it's just a great blending trick to bring everything together. So tonight I'm going to use the Sundust highlighter product. And the wonderful thing about this product is not only is it a great highlighter, but it's a fabulous bronzing product. And as we start to lose sunlight here in the Northern Hemisphere, I always like to bring back a little bit of warmth to the skin, a little bit of bronze, right? So when I match foundation, I match perfectly to their skin. But when I want to warm the skin up, I bring it back with some bronzer product or maybe a deeper powder just to give the skin a beautiful, healthy glow. Now, the wonderful thing about Sundust, and again, it's on the website. So if you go on MakeupClasses.com, hit shop till you drop, get your new fall makeup, ladies and men. This is a wonderful, sparkly, fun product. So where you first touch is where the most product is deposited. I'm going to do a little cheeky look. And I did blend it out onto a paper towel. And I'm just adding a little bit of warmth. And the nice thing is that it has a light amount of sparkle. And again, there's some in that brush, and I'm just going to sweep right over. So yes, I am using an angle blush brush, but you can use it to blend all of your warm products, all of your bronzy type of products, not only your blush, not only your highlighter. So don't be afraid if you don't have a lot of brushes, use your angle brush to just blend all over. It's also a time concern, right? When you're doing your makeup, it's like, how much time do I have to get out the door, to get to work, to, go to my special event, to meet the girls for girl night out, right? If you only have 5, 10 minutes, 3 minutes, you need to use brushes that have multi-uses. So not only will it concentrate, like you see in the cheek area, but then I'll just go all around and warm the skin up. But the majority of the deposit is in the cheek area. So the deposit's here, the majority's there. And then I'm just going to spread, 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 blend, blend, blend. So the whole look is cohesive and nice and warm. I just had to check the mirror over there. I'm like, okay, that looks even. Sometimes when you're doing these casts on the computer and the phone, it's difficult to judge your makeup and to know if it looks decent. I would hate to do a makeup video, and I'm sure I've done plenty of them, where I'm doing the makeup and it's just not looking that great. But you guys get the idea that somebody just wrote, what lipstick? Oh, someone's being a jerk. I'm writing. Oh, Erin, you got to come see what this idiot wrote.
Oh God.
Nasty. You always have to have one.
Oh my God.
So stupid. Listen, Paul Peters, whoever the heck you are, you're just an absolute idiot writing disgusting things to me. Yeah, bye-bye. That's all I have to say about you. Bye-bye. Bye. You're the reason why the internet is full of disgusting predators, because people like you that love to write stupid things. But for all we know, you could be like a 10-year-old in your bedroom right now acting stupid. So anyway, yeah, that person just is nasty and disgusting. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's class. I hope you had some good laughs. I'm going to wave over to Instagram people. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys learned quite a bit about brushes, and, to end it all with some idiot writing something so gross to me on the internet, whatever. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope you had a lot of fun watching tonight's video and learning about brush sizes, especially with your foundation brushes, cleaning your brushes, and also a beautiful angled blush brush. And yes, we do have the blush brush. You could go online and order that, or you could stop by the store and purchase it. So, I hope to see you all soon here at the makeup studio, and I hope you guys have a great night. Oh, okay. This person continues to write dumb stuff. If you have ever been on a live video and ever had some idiot write something stupid, let us know if I'm not alone, right? Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everyone.